2 weeks ago, I reported that the Heat are open to listening to trade offers for Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Now there's some line drawn in this sand. There's been an escalation in this situation.
Okay.
Sources tell me Butler prefers a trade out of Miami ahead of the NBA trade deadline, February 6th. The Suns, Warriors are atop his preferred win-now destination.
Let's put some context behind all of this. Shams is now reporting on Christmas Day, that is the video you just saw, that Jimmy Butler wants to trade before the deadline. Keep in mind, Shams was already reporting that Jimmy Butler wanted a trade before all of this. He gives the update about before the deadline. As you know, Jimmy Butler's agent came out and called him out very strongly, questioning his credentials as a reporter. Shams responded and stood his ground, saying, hey, this is the information I found, I'm standing by it. Now exactly a day later, after Shams makes his new report, Pat Riley releases a statement that reads, we usually don't comment on rumors, but all this speculation has become a distraction to the team and is not fair to the players and coaches. Therefore, we will make it clear, we are not trading Jimmy Butler. The question is, who's really telling the truth here? You have Pat Riley saying this, you have Jimmy Butler's agent calling out Shams, trying to discredit all of these rumors. But I think there's some nuance going on. Maybe some chess moves being made. I'm going to get into it. However, Jimmy Butler himself, when he was asked first about these rumors, he didn't deny it. He kind of shrugged it off or playfully gave an answer, but there was nothing substantial to make it clear that he really wanted to stay in Miami.
He wants out of Miami. So where should he want to go? Who should?
Well, first things first, I'd like to touch on something.
Okay.
There are legitimate reasons why he wants out. I mean, when you look at what Miami has brought to the table, the organization is first class. We get all of that.
A couple of reasons why Jimmy Butler may want to leave. Number one, when Damian Lillard was available on the trading block, Miami Heat, it was reported that was the team that was his number one interest. He wanted to go over there. But instead, the trade didn't go through because there was reports also that Pat Riley didn't want to part ways with Caleb Martin. And if there's any truth in this, this is where you would hope, as a Miami Heat fan, somebody in your front office would go up to Pat Riley or whoever was blocking this trade. But I assume most likely Pat was behind this, to let him know, look, we cannot give up an opportunity to get a superstar like Damian Lillard because we want to hold on to a role player in Caleb Martin. It just doesn't make sense to me at all. Especially this part that I will read to you. It comes from Sports Illustrated as they were covering this topic. It said, Miami has reportedly made both rookie Jaime Jaquez and second-year forward Nikola Jovic available in trade talks. So if you're making these two players available, why not throw in Caleb Martin as well? They are all relatively role players as of right now. I do like the potential more of Jaime Jaquez. If anything, I think he should have been the one they may have said, oh, now we can't trade him. But I still would have disagreed with that, period.
If I was playing, Boston would be at home. New York, damn sure would be at home.
You know, for him to say that, I thought, is that Jimmy trolling? Or is that Jimmy serious? If you're not on the court playing against Boston or on the court playing against the New York Knicks, you should keep your mouth shut in your criticism of those teams.
I know a lot of y'all have heard that clip with Pat Riley telling Jimmy Butler he needs to shut his mouth. I played that in context so you could really understand the next point that I'm about to bring up. Pat Riley has always called out his superstars and has no hesitation to do so, period. If you remember when LeBron James left, and even just before he did, there was rumors, tension going on between Pat Riley and LeBron. But here's a quote that he said, just to refresh your memory when LeBron did end up going. This stuff is hard, and you gotta stay together if you got the guts, and you don't find the first door and run out of it if you have an opportunity. This is 4 years into this era. This team, 4 finals, has only been done 3 other times before, and 2 championships. From day one to the end, it was like a Broadway show. We sort of run out of steam and we need to retool. We don't need to rebuild. We need to retool. And that's what we're going to do. I've been a leader and a decision maker, and that's my level of expertise. This is Pat Riley reflecting on that Big 3 era with LeBron, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh. Now listen to what he had to say about Dwayne Wade leaving. We're talking about Dwayne Wade, who was drafted to Miami, undoubtedly led them to a championship in 2006. A lot of credit goes to him for managing to get LeBron and kind of taking him under his wing to show him the ropes as to, okay, this is how we could get you a championship. Even though LeBron was still the most skilled player on the team, Dwayne Wade kind of played that mentor role, okay? And here we go. This is the quote. I was sad to see him go. I was upset that he went. I knew we could work something out, but we didn't. We did not work it out the way that he wanted it to be worked out, and that's our fault. I think probably as much as myself and Mickey and anybody else with the Heat. I think Dwayne went to Chicago and then he went to Cleveland. I think he wanted back as much as any of us wanted him back. He said Mickey, that's Mickey Everson, the owner of Miami Heat. Clearly he's taking accountability. I'm wondering, is this another similar situation with Jimmy Butler, another star, superstar? The tension has grown. Now all of a sudden he's about to part ways. I'm about to play a clip from Kendrick Perkins and get into something more.
He should want to, and I understand Pat Riley is old and stuck in his ways at 79 years of age, pushing 80, and I get it, a legend in the game of basketball. But Jimmy Butler has done more than enough for this franchise, and he should be able to get granted his wishes, especially right now.
Strong words from Kendrick Perkins telling Pat Riley to do right by Jimmy Butler, grant him his request, and trade him. In my personal opinion, whether Jimmy Butler wants to trade or not, from a distance, it looks like he definitely is not happy with what's going on in Miami, period, for whatever reasons that you could think of, whether it's the ones that I mentioned earlier or your own. There's just something that doesn't look right, and it seems to me Pat Riley and maybe his agent are trying to talk him out of it, like, yo, chill, don't worry, we're going to work this out, just believe in us, and they're trying to be optimistic about making Jimmy Butler stay. The only thing about this is Jimmy Butler has a player option that he could decline, and just recently, Miami Heat didn't give him an extension. So I'm thinking Jimmy Butler is going to decline the option if he's not traded anyways and just go sign with another team. And then Pat Riley and the Miami Heat, they're going to lose Jimmy Butler for nothing. This is what it's kind of looking like if you're taking Pat Riley for his word and believing that he's not going to be traded. And I don't think Pat Riley will just come out with a statement like that and lie, right? Anyways, hit me up in the comment section and let me know your whole take on this ordeal with the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler. Do you think he's going to get traded? Do you see him staying? Do you think he's going to opt out of his contract? If he does, will he end up signing back with Miami? They work out some type of new deal, or is he just going to leave, period? Leave it all below in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, salute for listening. Peace.